This is high school basketball on iTalk 106.7. Presented by Sholo Ford. Produced by White Mountain Youth Productions in cooperation with iTalk 106.7 Radio. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Octopus Car Wash. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball.
Two teams bring back a lot of key players from last year, and they battled last year.
Oh, man, you know, it doesn't get any better than this. We got a sold-out crowd. They're not letting anybody else in. We're at max capacity, and so we wanted to welcome everybody who's joining us online and live on the Facebook or YouTube page. It's going to be a great game. We just saw a good game between the girls, Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 52, Alchesay coming out on top of that with 61. And so it's always a great atmosphere when you get to have a packed house. So
Absolutely. And Ron, we got to go ahead and get to it. We're just 6 minutes to tip off. And so we want to get to our pregame show here on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com. Don't forget to tell your friends. They can watch it all over the world. Tonight's contest, opening game for both the Falcons and the Yellowjackets. And let's start with the Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center injury report. Ron, both teams' first games of the season, so probably not a whole lot on the injury report so far.
No, we got, I think everybody's in tip-top shape, ready to go. Again, this is the first game. We don't know what's going to happen during this game.
Right.
We might have some players laying it all out, but, no reports of players not playing tonight.
All right, thank you very much. And now the Ace Hardware keys to the game. Don't forget, Ace Hardware has a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week locksmith. The next time you're locked out of your car or just need a help key, replace any hour of the day or night, any day of the week, call Ace Hardware, your helpful place with 3 locations in Pine Top, Overguard, and Sholo. And Ron, we're kind of cheating this time because you had a chance to talk with both coaches and talk to them a little bit about their keys to the game.
Yeah, so when I caught up with Coach Suber, he had a couple keys to the game that he'd been talking to his team about. One of them is defensive intensity. Just kind of curious to see if the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets this year can go out and not necessarily get turnovers off of traps, but just turnovers off of the defensive intensity, and not just turnovers but stops. And so that's what Suber's looking for this year. And a key matchup in that tonight that he outlined is Corey Enfield is going up against Harley Upton just to start, and so that's going to be just a battle all night long. Also, Coach Suber mentioned that they want to be able to hold their own on the boards. You know, with the high possession game like they have, rebounds are just so important. If you're shooting a 40% three-point shot, that other 60%, if you can get offensive rebounds, is key to get another one of those shots on. So that's what Suber had outlined for us for keys of the game. When I talked to Coach Goklish, sorry. Okay. Coach Goklish, he just mentioned perimeter D, and I gotta believe what he's talking about right there is closeouts and getting a hand in the face of the shooters, because there's going to be a lot of balls fired up tonight.
Absolutely, Ron. And of course, for the Yellowjackets, Ron, they lost probably 2 of their best defenders as seniors last year.
That's right.
And so they will definitely be looking for somebody to take their place. But for the Falcons, their best defenders all came back. You already mentioned Harley Upton, along with San Juan Slick and Raekwon Kosei. So the Falcons also return a lot of defensive and offensive firepower. So it should be a fun one tonight. And we're going to take a quick break here on the pregame show. And when we come back, we'll have some final thoughts before tip-off and the starting lineups right here on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School for tonight's Game of the Week. And a Game of the Week indeed it is, as the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets will play host to the Alchesay Falcons here at Blue Ridge High School for both teams' opening contest of the night. Mike Cornell here with Ron Everingham to bring you tonight's live coverage both on the radio and on the web. And so, Ron, we just have a couple of minutes here before the starting lineups are announced, and you talked to the coaches about their keys to the game.
Please remember that the two
thoughts. Did you get a chance to see them at the scrimmages?
No, I haven't watched them play, but just going off of what these two teams' DNA is from last year, you got to believe that. I got to believe that Coach Goklish is going to, try to. I wouldn't say slow it down, but definitely maybe be a little bit more patient than the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets are going to be. It's going to be interesting to see how Blue Ridge reacts to that, and if Blue Ridge comes in and shoots a high percentage shot, it's probably going to be a tough night for the Falcons, but it'll be interesting to see what happens if it happens that Blue Ridge doesn't. So I haven't seen these two teams play, but like a lot of returning people minus the defense. And speaking of that defensive loss with Vital last year.
Yeah, Joseph Vital,
he's expecting PJ and Ryan Halls to step up and come in off the bench for that intensity. Actually, PJ is actually starting tonight, he mentioned, so Velasquez.
Well, we will keep an eye on that tonight, as both coaches mentioned defense, not something you think about when you mention these two teams. So we will try to keep an eye out on that for tonight.
Are you expecting a low score, by the way?
No. The over-under is about 170 probably.
Yeah, combined.
So we are getting very close to tip-off. Don't forget Northland Pioneer College when it comes to tip-off. Your college education. Choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona. And we will now go to the public address announcer, Tom Zabel. He'll have the starting lineups for tonight's contest. And I'm sure he'll be beginning with the Alchesay Falcons. And one note here. Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Starting for the Alchesay Falcons tonight.
Thank you.
Number 4, Jerron Daly. Number 5, Raekwon Kosey. Number 10, Harley Upton. Number 12, Tyreek Kosey. And number 20, San Juan Slick. And coaching the Falcons, Mr. Kyle Goklish. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Blue Ridge Yellowjackets. Number 2, Robert R.J. Tate. Number 10, P.J. Velasquez. Number 11, Corey Dotson-Field. Number 15, Dangerous Darian Burnett. Number 24, Mason Burgess.
And that is our starting lineups. And we do want to make a quick amendment to the Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center injury report, Ron. But we will do that here on the other side of the national anthem. We'll step away This is iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com's presentation of high school basketball. We'll be right back.
I got this.
Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Sholo Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Sholo Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Back to Blue Ridge High School for tonight's game of the week. Here on iTalk 106.7, this is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball, as we do want to make a quick amendment to the injury report, Ron, for the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets. And that is that Raul Norris is out with a broken foot. He hasn't been, he broke it in football, so not much, he hasn't been playing, but he is a key member of the team, especially if Coach Suber is looking for defense and rebounding. Raul Norris brought that to the Jackets.
That's right, and so it'll be interesting to see who steps up to do the rebounding here in his absence.
Coach Dale, got it.
So set to tip will be Burgess, Mason Burgess for the Yellowjackets, and Harley Upton for the Falcons. And we are set for tip here. 32 minutes of high school basketball between a couple of really good teams, and the Jackets control the tip. That's Tate coming out of the backcourt, working against Achesay. As the Jackets work it around, Burnett drives, and they're going to call a foul. Achesay thought he had a lot of ball, but they're going to get Raekwon Achesay for his first, Falcons first.
Setting the pace right away for how this game may be called. TJ Ortega on the call there.
As Burnett drove the ball to the basket, as Jackets get it into Burgess, thought about the three, get it to Enfield, angle right. They leave him alone for the wide open three, and he knocks it down.
Probably not the perimeter D that Coach Coaklers was talking about right there. You don't want to leave him open.
So Achesay being guarded by Tate as the Jackets go man-to-man, swing it around, back up top to the other Achesay. Upton goes driving, and he's going to be fouled as well. This one's going to go on Enfield, Darian Burnett whistled for his first team foul for the Jackets as well.
So far we're seeing two teams that with that tough perimeter defense not getting a lot of help as there's some penetration there.
Falcons will get it into Upton, now up top to Achesay. As he's working the dribble, get it to Slick. Slick thought about the shot, now gives it up to Achesay, and he knocks down the three.
There we go. Nice shot there. Not really contested by Burgess with a hand in the air.
Tyreek Achesay with the three. Burnett working the dribble against Tyreek. Handed off to Enfield on the angle right. And back to Burnett. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay Jacket ball. 6:59 to go here. Just a minute gone by. 3-3 our score. A couple threes to lead the way for both teams. As a big shocker. Tate will trigger. Into Burgess. Thought about the three, now to Tate. Looked like he traveled, but they give it to him, and he knocks down the shot. Three-pointer straight away, Robert Tate. Raekwon working it, gives it to Tyreek. Thought about the three, guarded by Burgess. Spins in the lane, gets to the basket, no good. And Burgess there with the rebound. He'll bring it up himself. Beating up the court, right down the middle. Goes up with the right hand. Oh, cannot finish. And Harley Upton clears the glass.
You don't see that very often from Burgess.
Upton working the dribble, guarded by Velasquez. As the Falcons will work it around the left side. Slick gets by Burgess. He'll go with the left hand off the window and good.
San Juan's definitely a player that they're going to have to limit his points tonight to stay in this.
And now Burnett with a long three. Does not draw iron, and Slick comes away with a quick rebound. Get it ahead. Off the window and good. That is Jaron Daly with his first bucket of the night. Perhaps a little quick even for Darian Burnett's standards on that three. Burnett now getting a screen from Velasquez. Loses the handle, and Achesay comes up with the steal. Up to Upton. Working against Enfield. Goes up with a nice little floater, knock it down.
Blue Ridge not doing a great job getting back on defense after some of these missed shots and fumbles.
Enfield was looking for the, Enfield lost the handles. He goes up, no good. Daly with the rebound. Upton, Euro step to the front of the window, no, but they're going to whistle. Burnett, I believe, is going to pick up his second foul.
Well, with that, we're going to see Ryan Halls coming off the bench.
Burnett thought he had a lot of ball, but the official's going to send Harley Upton to the line for two. Falcons lead 9-6, make it 10 as Upton knocks down a free throw, and Halls will come in.
Ryan Halls coming in for Darian Burnett.
For Burnett, who will sit with 5:26 in the first quarter with 2 fouls. Upton, second one on the way, it's good. Knocks down both, stretches the Falcon lead to 5, 6-11 on top of the Jackets. Tate will work the dribble, get it to Burgess. He turns the corner against Upton, but ball handling problems for the Yellowjackets.
Call a kick on Burgess.
Burgess wiping his hands on his shirt. So Halls will get the job of guarding San Juan Slick, the senior point guard for the Falcons. Up top to Upton, give and go. Here's Slick up the middle. Ooh, cannot get the finger roll, and Burgess clears for the Jackets. And here comes Halls, showing some of that speed off the window and good. Ryan Halls.
He's quick.
And now Enfield comes up a bit hard on Tyreek Achesay.
Yeah, again, that's not a, that kind of closeout's just going to get you a foul.
Yeah. No need to close out on the sideline, perhaps.
Yeah.
So Raekwon handling the point duties right now against Burgess. I think whoever Burgess is guarding is going to end up being the point guard tonight. He's dead. Give it to Daly on the right wing. He penetrates against Tate. Tate knocks it out of the hands, and it goes out of bounds off the Jackets. It'll remain Falcon ball. 8-11 our score with 4:37 to go in the first quarter.
You know, it's nice when you have that kind of versatility, too, that you can, isolate the big man to say that's going to be who your point guard is.
Slick pulls up for three after the dribble. No good off the back iron, but Harley Upton there for the rebound. He goes up, cannot hit it. Enfield in the battle with the rebound, and he clears it. There's Ryan Halls up ahead. Enfield gets it to him. Back to P.J.
Nice
Velasquez.
pass.
Finger roll over front of the rim. Good.
Nice pass.
And here come the Falcons right back as Slick gets to the middle. Cannot get it to finish. And the battle for the rebound. He gets the ball back. Now he's trapped in the corner. Halls and Velasquez have him. And he throws it out of bounds. And it's going to be Yellow Jacket ball.
You know, Slick had the straight left-hand straight drive. I can't believe one of those guys couldn't have stepped up and taken a charge. I know you would have.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's because I was too slow to get out of the way.
But you weren't thinking about block shots either.
No, as Burgess pulls for three, no good. And Raekwon Achesay with the rebound.
Double
A lot of pressure put on by Tate, but the Falcons regain possession. Velasquez on Achesay. Achesay turns the corner. Velasquez hard off the window, no good, but Harley Upton there for the rebound. Reverse, no good, and Burgess clears for the Jackets. Jackets have brought it back 10-11, trailed by 1. Burgess against Achesay. A lot of contact, no foul. Burgess has it stripped away as Slick has it up ahead to Upton. Upton goes up, and he's going to be blocked from behind by Halls, but they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, you know, that's a good foul, though. He didn't allow him to get the ball up and get a chance for a three-point play, and kind of gives Blue Ridge a chance to come down and regroup as Harley Upton's able to shoot a couple.
Halls, we whistled for his first, 4th team foul for the Jackets, and it sent Upton back to the line for 2. And he knocks down his 3rd of the night. So we'll get a new one in for the Falcons. That is Adriano Henry, senior for the Falcons. And he'll replace Daly. As Upton's second free throw also good. 4 for 4 on the night from the stripe for Upton. Enfield will bring it up out of the backcourt. Spinning Loses the ball, and now a turnover. Oh, they're going to nail Achesay with a foul. Tyreek's second team foul. And now P.J. Velasquez will have a seat, and Seth Chavez will replace him. Kellen Parrish in for the Falcons to replace Raekwon Kosei with 3:19 to go here in the first. Falcons on top 13-10. Enfield thought about the three, pulls it down and has to give it to Burgess. Burgess gets all the way to the basket. Right hand on the left side, good. 12-13, Jackets get it back to 1. Tyreek Kosei, he gets to the basket. And now, no foul called as Enfield was there. But Slick will penetrate, go up over Enfield, floater, good. San Juan Slick.
Again, Enfield just turning his back on the shooter right there instead of taking a charge.
Halls has it, he'll penetrate against Slick. Get to the basket, off the window, count it.
Nice. Nice strong move to the bucket.
Yeah, San Juan Slick not giving him any ground. Parrish will bring it up, working against Tate. Get it to Tyreek, guarded by Burgess. Now he'll drive, penetrate, flip pass, and traveling. The call, that was Henry who took the pass but couldn't hold on to his footing. So Tyreek Kosei will have a seat. Raekwon with a short break will come in, will come back in for the Falcons. 2:22 to go, 14-15 our score. Is now Enfield working against Parrish. He gets all the way to basket, finger roll, no good. Ryan Halls with the tip, cannot get it, and Upton comes away with the rebound. Falcons have a 3-on-1 break. It's Tate, no, with San Juan Slick going for the rebound, could not get it. And there's Enfield all the way down on the offensive end. He'll get the easy bucket off the pass from Burgess. Falcons missing a golden opportunity there and give up a bucket on the other end. Slick now going to pull back for three. Halls was in his face, and Halls will come out with the rebound. He's ahead of everybody. No one's going to catch Ryan Halls, who goes up off the window, can't get it. Burgess with the rebound, the putback, and he's going to be fouled.
You know, what a difference Ryan Halls has made getting into this game tonight, and just his speed is unmatched with any of these players out here.
So Slick going to be whistled for his first personal, third team foul, and he'll send Burgess to the line for 2. Burgess' first one is good. And the Jackets enjoying their first lead of the night, now up to 17-15 on top of the Falcons. Burgess' second one on the way, good. 18-15. Jackets lead by 3. I guess they did have a 3-0 lead.
Yep.
Briefly. Minute 35 to go here, first quarter. Tate, and Enfield gets away.
Just have to watch out.
Yeah. Harvey, penetrate, kick it out to Kosei. Kosei gets to the basket and lays it up with the left hand. Raekwon Kosei.
Really smart. What Alchesay's doing is, just pump faking on the perimeter and driving because nobody's stepping in for help defense.
Seth Chavez kicking it out to Tate for 3, no good. And there's Ryan Halls with a rebound, but it's stolen away by Harvey.
Oh, look like double dribble.
And they did get him for double dribble.
An effective move if you can pull it off.
It's only illegal if it's called, right? So that'll bring Tyreek Kosei back into the contest and give San Juan Slick. So Coach Goklich's trying to rest his backcourt as much as possible. Minute 10 to go here first. 18-17, Jackets on top. Tate nowhere to go, gets it into Burgess. Burgess, he penetrates, gets all the way to the basket, laid up and good. Mason Burgess with his 6th point here in the first quarter. Raekwon will work against Tate. Shake and bacon, get it inside to Henry. Henry off the window, but cannot get the roll. And Burgess somehow comes away with a no foul called.
Oh, RJ
with an almost steal. And now we got a whistle. And now they're going to get Alchesay's Kellen Parrish with his first personal as things were getting a little crazy. So Parrish will have a seat and Zechariah Lupi will come in. No, Henry will leave. Jackets will have the ball somehow out of all that.
Coach Goklich wants to know what happened.
I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah.
There was some tackling going on. Tate. And turned over.
Nice defense.
Parrish working against Enfield. And it goes up and it's blocked.
Wow.
And it's going to stay. Oh, they're going to say off the Falcons Yellow Jacket ball. Enfield with some nice defense of his own. Perhaps some makeup calls or something. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. We might have to bring in our official over here.
Yeah.
Go back over to New York here and
Burgess
see what's up.
Hands off to Chavez.
Oh,
Chavez throws it out of bounds.
That's maddening. But we can't forget, Michael, this is the first game of the season. And so, you know, the kind of chemistry, although 2 playoff teams, you know, with a lot of people back, should be like a well-oiled machine.
Jackets scrimmage was against Round Valley, and Round Valley had none of their football players. So that was not a very great test for the Jackets as time winds here in the first quarter. Upton going to have to put one up, does so under pressure, almost gets the 3 to go.
That would have been a big shot right there.
So the Jackets, after the first quarter, they lead the Alchesay Falcons 20-17. You are listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
For details.
Welcome back, and after one quarter here between the Blue and Yellow Jackets and the Alchesay Falcons, the Jackets on top by 3, 20-17. An exciting first quarter of basketball, and in case you just joined us, Darian Burnett on the bench for the Jackets with 2 fouls. Probably won't see him again here in the first half as long as the Jackets can hold on to this lead.
You know, one of the factors in a game like this with a sold-out crowd, a home game for Blue Ridge, but kind of a home game for Alchesay with the fans here. Hasn't been a lot of crowd noise. You know, with the Yellow Jackets coming back and taking a 3-point lead, they kind of killed the crowd.
As our second quarter is underway, in the second quarter opening throw-in brought to you by Northland Pioneer College. When it's time to kick off your college education, go to the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona, as Slick drives, and he will draw the foul on Ryan Halls. Ryan Halls, that's his second, 15th foul. Slick will step to the line for 2. Hall, somebody who likes to challenge shots at the rim with great leaping ability. As Slick's first free throw is good.
Hall is going to check out of the game, and checking in for the Yellow Jackets is senior number 10 PJ Velasquez.
Watching him in the scrimmage, he is somebody who can provide some of that defense for the Jackets. As Slick's second is on the way and good for his 6th point of the night. Slick and Upton with 6 apiece for the Falcons. Enfield brings it up out of the backcourt, working against Daly. Enfield going all the way to the basket, laid up off the board, no good. And Falcons with the rebound. Here's Upton, and they're gonna catch Tate. They're gonna say no basket. Robert Tate going to be whistled with the foul. He put 2 hands on the back of Upton as you see the replay. And if you're watching online, 16th foul though. Kind of a inadvertent whistle perhaps, gives Tate the benefit of the doubt. Calling it on the ground. 20-19 our score as Upton has it up top for the Falcons. Give to Daly on the backdoor cut. Back to Upton in the middle. Ball tipped away. Chavez has it for the Jackets. And he throws it away to no one. Raekwon Kosei with the steal. Slick thought about the 3. Gives it to Daly in the corner. He's run off. Inside. Raekwon goes up and under. No. Has to kick it out to Upton. Upton penetrates. Enfield with the defense, but a great shot by Harley Upton for his first bucket of the second quarter. Burgess, he gets inside. Goes up strong and gets the roll.
He's pump faked around enough until he found an opening and had a little bunny.
Yeah, caught Slick and Kosei underneath, and Burgess with the obvious height advantage there.
I like this defense here.
Velasquez going to get after San Juan Slick. Gets a screen from Upton. Kosei penetrates, gets the window, lays it up and in. Nobody there to really challenge Tyreek Kosei.
It's a lot of straight line drives to the basket. Oh, wow.
And now Tate launches a three off the back iron, no good. And Achesay will get the rebound. Up ahead to Slick. Slick's got Daly open on the left wing. He penetrates. Kick it in the corner for Upton for three. And good. Harley Upton for three.
That's a momentum shifter right there with a poor shot selection with not any passes there by Blue Ridge. Come down, Alchesay hitting a three.
And now, Tate just throws it away, but Enfield tracks it down, 26-22, our score. Enfield gets all the way to the bucket, lay it up with the left hand, and good.
And the defense on the help defense is just not there for either team tonight.
Either team. Achesay thought about the long three, gets inside over the top of Burgess, no. And battling for the rebound is Chavez. And we're going to get a foul on Achesay. They're saying Achesay pushed Chavez. That's his second, 15th foul on the Falcons. So coming in for the Falcons is Shane Stover. Will come in for Raekwon Achesay, 24-26, and Darian Burnett will check in for the Jackets.
This is a big possession here, Michael.
24-26 to Tate. Working the left side, gets to the basket with the left hand, good. As you mentioned, Ron,
yep.
A lot of Olay defense around here.
Yeah, layups and threes. That's a heck of a philosophy.
Upton, he gets inside, off the window with the right hand over Burgess, and good. Upton to lead all scorers with 13. Enfield thought about the three. Kick it in the corner to Burnett. Burnett, he's going to penetrate, spin on Upton off the window. Got it to go.
Move.
Darian Burnett with his first points of the night.
Oh, that
looked like a travel. It is, as Enfield has played pretty good defense for the Jackets tonight, as they're going to play offense to defense already. Achesay is going to leave. Daly is going to come in. Turn it over. We're all tied up with 4:48 to go here in the second. 28-28. Burnett will bring it up out of the backcourt. Get a screen from Velasquez. He'll pull from a long three. No good. But there's Burgess with the rebound. A lot of contact, no foul. Burgess somehow controls his dribble. He's going to go up strong, short, gets his own rebound, goes up again, and he's fouled. Looks like Stover got him. We'll double check that. It is Stover. Not sure what the fans are upset about.
Yeah, they wanted a call on Burgess for not swinging his elbows, but I
cannot support that one, as the Jackets are going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them. No, I take that back. We're gonna keep it right here, as it's just a short timeout and we've missed part of it. So with 4:32 to go, it's 28-28, and things are getting a bit more frisky here in the second quarter, Ron.
Yes, they are, and especially as these kids are competitors and they're going at it, and a lot of these kids play like club ball together, right, and all summer long, and so it's a great environment. And that with Mason ripping through that rebound, I didn't see anything there. Maybe they were upset about a 3-second call.
Yeah, I didn't.
Or 5-second call, excuse me. 3
second.
3 second. Hardly ever see it called anymore. So.
Right. Well, that was the way these teams, as long as the ball's up in the air, they're not going to call it.
Yeah, that's right.
So Burgess will step to the line after the timeout for 2. First one is on the way, a bit long.
Wow. A rare miss by Burgess from the line.
As the standing room only. On the far side of the gym, as Burgess' second one is on the way and good. So give the Jackets a slim 1-point lead here, as Slick will bring it up out of the backcourt, guarded by Velasquez. Hand it off to Achesay. He's going to try a three. Looks left. It is. And Chavez battles for the rebound to Burnett. Up ahead to Burgess. Burgess will lay it off the window for an easy bucket. His easiest of the night. And coming the other way is Daly off the window. No good. And Enfield there for the rebound. And he has nobody to throw it to. And it's Slick who gets it for the Falcons. Upton. Back up top to Slick. Slick's going to penetrate, get all the way to the basket, and there is Darian Burnett's third foul. Why he was trying to challenge that shot, I do not know.
You'll be interested to see what Coach Suber does here. Yeah, of course he's going to sub in for him. Ryan Halls is going to come in for him.
Who has 2. So Slick will step to the line. Slick just showing a lot of his wisdom here so far tonight, putting the Jackets in tough defensive situations as he makes his third free throw in a row.
The Yellow Jackets really could use Burnett on the floor as this game progresses.
As it stands, they hold on to a 31-30 lead as the Falcons now put on some full court pressure, but Enfield brings it up out of the backcourt. Working against Daly. Here comes Enfield, and it's knocked away by Slick, but Enfield gets it back. Gets inside, off the window, no foul called, and Tyreek with the rebound.
Oh, he almost carried it.
Daly inside, too hot for Achesay, goes out of bounds, Jacket ball. So Stover will leave for the Falcons. Parrish back in. Burgess will bring it up out of the backcourt for the Jackets as Tyreek Achesay putting on some token pressure, and now ball's loose again. Scramble on the floor, and it's Slick, and it's Chavez, and it's still on the floor. And Enfield has it. Oh, how can you call a timeout? Oh, no, they're going to give the Jackets a timeout.
Well, they have to, because I don't know how they could have called timeout with.
And Enfield finally corralled it. Nope, they're going to give it the Alchesay Falcons the timeout.
Well, they had a it's the way you call it. That is called a ghost possession.
Ghost possession.
Yeah,
it was.
It was ghost.
Or
it
a
wasn't
really
there.
late whistle.
Yeah, so it was just kind of a bailout, but I'll give it to the official. He sold it.
Yeah.
He acted like that was, you really got nothing else because nobody had possession there.
Be confident.
So, yeah.
But I have no doubt, Ron, that there's quite a bit of humidity on that ball tonight with the amount of fans in here and the temperature in here. It's pretty warm.
It's warm in here, yeah.
And I'm sure the players have a lot of sweat on their hands.
Standing room only. 1-point game. This game is all it was billed to be to this point.
So under 4 to go in the second quarter, that is. Slick working against Velasquez. Hand it off to Daly. Achesay gets inside, has to give it back to Slick. Back in the corner. Up top for Parrish. Parrish will try a long 3 and knock it down over Burgess. The Falcons regain the lead here, 33-31.
That's the kind of possession you'd like to see if you're Coach Goklich. A few passes getting into the motion of the offense.
And they're going to say Enfield lost it out of bounds on that far corner.
He stepped out of bounds, yeah.
And going to be turned it over to the Falcons as Tate comes back in. Velasquez will have a seat.
It's a good shot by our cameraman Corey.
Enfield and Burgess have been out there the whole time for the Jackets. Slick working against Chavez. Hand it off to Daly. The dribble drive offense. Slick, he gets inside, off the window and good. San Juan Slick taking advantage of the overplay.
That's just bad communication there by the Blue Ridge defenders.
Burgess, he'll try a 3, off back iron, no good. Struggle for the rebound. Enfield and Slick collide, but Slick comes away with the rebound. He'll now go inside, lets the defense go by him, up with the rebound, left hand, no good. Halls has it, passed it in to Parrish, he can't finish, and Chavez fouled his own man, I think, and they're gonna go out of bounds off of San Juan Slick. Falcons thought there was a lot of contact, and they may be right.
Yeah, I think they were. Yeah.
Tough. So Enfield, come up. Kick it to Chavez. Chavez, he gets in the lane. Tries the Euro step, no. But Burgess somehow comes away with it. Steps over Slick and hits it off the window and good.
Yeah, very scary play actually when you're coming down on players who are on the ground.
So Parrish brings it up. Slick's gonna try to calm things down here for the Falcons, who lead by 2, 33-35. Tyreek Achesay, he'll penetrate. Get inside, off the iron, no good, and Burgess goes up strong for the rebound.
Burgess to go grab some of those rebounds that Suber's looking for.
Yep. Chavez to Halls. Halls gonna try to get inside, kick it to Tate. And three-pointer is blocked. Halls tried to get the rebound. He was the only one who saw it. And it went out of bounds off of Jackets. It'll be Falcon ball. San Juan Slick going to get a break. And timeout on the floor, 30 seconds. We will take it with them. This is Show Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. Minute 24 to go here in the first half. The Jackets trail the Falcons 33-35. And the Falcons have the ball. Coach Suber having to go to his bench quite a bit here in the first half, as the Falcons have as well. So Falcons going to dribble and hand off. Tyreek Achesay gets inside, gets past the defense, goes up high off the glass, and good. Tyreek Achesay. Jackets, infield, he's going to try a long three, no good. And the long rebound corralled by Parrish for the Falcons. He'll bring it up out of the backcourt to Raekwon Achesay. Hand it off to Upton. And now Tyreek will back it out. Falcons will take some clock. And they lead by 4. Chavez now out there guarding Raekwon Achesay. He's going to get by. Upton going to penetrate. Kick it to Raekwon. Nope, they're going to pull it back out. Thought about shooting it, but yeah.
They're going to take the last shot.
Halls all over Raekwon Achesay. Give it to Upton. Jackets switch defensively. Here's Tyreek Achesay. Now 7 to shoot. Jackets run at him. Give it to Parrish. Long three. Halls with the rebound. And no shot as Halls is just going to hold it. And that's going to do it for the first half here from Blue Ridge High School. It's the Falcons 37, the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 33. When we come back, the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show right here on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Show Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Show Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Show Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
It is the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show here from Blue Ridge High School. And the halftime score of our game here tonight, 33-37, the Falcons on top of the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets. Thank you for joining us here. As don't forget, there's a huge savings on season lift passes right now at the Sunrise Park Resort. Go to sunriseskipark.com for details at sunriseskipark.com. Now we just need lots of snow, and that'd be a great combination. Don't forget to check out their website for the cameras that are out there. Sunrise making snow right now. As we are again at halftime, as we take a look at the halftime statistics scoring-wise for these two teams. We'll begin with the visiting Alchesay Falcons. Kellen Parrish has a three-pointer to his credit. Jaron Daly, 2. Raekwon Kosei, just 2 points here so far tonight. Harley Upton leading the Falcons with 13. Tyreek Kosei has pitched in 7, and San Juan Slick, the other senior backcourt member, has 10 for the Falcons. And the only real foul trouble for the Falcons is Raekwon Kosei. He's got 2. No other Falcons with more than 1 there for the first half. For the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets, scoring-wise, Robert Tate has 5. He opened up the scoring with a deep 3. P.J. Velasquez with 2. Corey Enfield with 7. Ryan Halls with 4 off the bench. Darian Burnett with 2. And a low number from what expectations were for Darian Burnett, but he has sat most of the first half with 2 fouls and now has 3 to enter the second half. And leading the Jackets scoring-wise and tying for the game high is the senior Mason Burgess. He has 13 points so far here tonight, as again the score 33-37. The Falcons on top of the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets. And it was certainly a fast and furious first half as both teams went to their bench early and often, and we'll see how that works out in the second half as the heat may cause getting a little faster. We know the ball's a little bit wet, and we'll see how that plays out here in the second half. We are listening to the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show right here on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com. We'll be back with second half adjustments right after this.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Sholo Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Sholo Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Welcome back to the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. Our score at the half, 33-37. Blue Ridge trailing the Alchesay Falcons. But Ron, this game has lived up to the hype that the standing room only and lines out the door crowd came to see.
Yes, it has. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of adjustments, if any, the coaches made at half, or if they're going to come out and just try to do what they do. We talked a little bit about it off air. It's going to be interesting to see who plays smarter second half. I know that Coach Suber wants to, get a few passes in before that open shot, and so just coming down and chucking one up, if Alchesay is able to come down and play some possession ball, and I think that they could have a good chance of keeping this lead.
Well, no doubt time of possession in the favor of the Alchesay Falcons, and as you mentioned, perhaps playing a little smarter ball. You look at Darian Burnett out there with 3 fouls, not so smart on the defensive end, as he's had a couple of cheapies that I'm sure he regrets at this time.
Yeah, and that's going to be a huge factor too. What's the foul situation? Is Darian the only one with 3?
He's with 3. Ryan Halls has 2, and then nobody else with more than 1.
Yeah, so they're that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out, because Blue Ridge needs to have Darian on the floor.
And let's talk about second half adjustments, Ron, and we'll begin with the visiting team, the Alchesay Falcons. What adjustments do you see for them, I suppose, to be able to maintain this lead? You talked about their possessions. Anything else come out at you?
I think if they play smart, and if I'm Coach Goldquist, I'm talking to them at half about having smart possessions and taking good shots and keeping that. He wanted to keep that perimeter D. I think they've done a good job, but they have, when there is dribble penetration, they don't really have anybody stepping up on the help side D. Neither does Blue Ridge, but it'll be interesting to see, what happens with that.
And for the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets, obviously playing from behind here, they had a lead at one time, up to 4 points, but lost it there late in that second quarter. What do they need to do to get right the ship, so to speak?
Well, for Blue Ridge, credit to them. Blue Ridge is a team that even if they go down 15 right now, they're not going to get shook up. They're a team that's going to be level-headed. They're going to think that they can score 20 points in a matter of no time at all. And so, I think that they need to limit their possessions when they come down and only get 1 or maybe, no touches by anybody else and fire up shots. Because if they work their offense the way they're taught to work their offense, they can get open shots easily just by passing the ball around the perimeter. And we really haven't seen a lot of perimeter passing by Blue Ridge tonight. So it'll be interesting to see if they pick up any of that.
Well, no doubt one bright spot for the Yellowjackets is probably the rebounding. They probably hold the rebounding edge here. And that's going to do it for the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show, as we are set for second half action. This third quarter being brought to you by Northland Pioneer College. When it comes time to tip off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona. Jackets will have the ball on the alternating possession, and Burnett will start the third quarter. And Tate will trigger the inbounds for the Jackets. Both the Falcons and the Jackets going to stay with man-to-man defense here as the Jackets start their dribble drive offense. Tate has it on the angle right. Dribble it around to Velasquez. He's going to shoot up a 3 and long, and tracks down his own rebound though. Get it to Burnett. Burnett to Enfield. Thought about the 3 now with the pump fake. Oh, long off the backboard. And Slick with the long rebound. So Slick will bring it up, guarded by Velasquez. Loses the handle, but gets it back. Achesay, you can tell the Falcons going to be very deliberate in their offense, as now Achesay loses the handle. Get it inside, and off the window, and good. Enfield tried to take the charge, as you talked about, Ron, but instead he's going to be whistled for the blocking foul, his second.
Yeah, Enfield's the one Yellow Jacket player that over the past couple of years I've noticed that enjoys taking charges and tries to step in and take them, and there he's just a little bit late on that one.
A little late, perhaps too far into the basket, as Achesay completes the three-point play and pushes the lead for the Falcons to 7. Burnett trying to get his offense going, but cut off by Slick. Up top to Tate. And a long 3 by Tate, no good, but there's Velasquez chasing down the rebound. They're going to get a whistle on the loose ball foul. This one's going to go against Harley Upton, just his first team foul for the Falcons.
Well, if you're going to take three-pointers like that, rebounds are key, because I got to believe that that's not a real high percentage shot.
No. So the Jackets will get it into Burnett. He'll try a three off the iron, no good. Upton with the rebound for the Falcons. Tate putting the pressure on him.
Wow.
And not
must
sure
have been tipped.
It must have been. And they get it to Daly in the corner. Daly will work the dribble against Tate. Trying to get inside, has to hand it off. Enfield almost gets the steal off of Raekwon. Instead, Raekwon gets the bucket, and it's blocked by Velasquez. Burnett with the rebound. Get it ahead to Tate. Tate with the left hand off the window and good. Reverses it and scores his first bucket of the second half.
Nice reverse layup there by RJ.
Slick going to push the action the other way. Upton to Kosei. Kosei gets all the way inside, leaves it short off the window, and Enfield with the rebound. Enfield, he's pushing it at high speed, looking to get to the basket. Goes up, off the window, no. But Burgess is there for the rebound, over the front of the iron and good.
Burgess doing a great job crashing the boards so far tonight. He's certainly in the running for our Deemers glass man of the game.
As Slick gets the offensive rebound off of Upton's miss, and he's going to be fouled by Velasquez. And Velasquez, just his first foul, but it's the second team. And it will send San Juan Slick to the free throw line, where he is 4 for 4 so far tonight. Oh, was that the announcer jinx right there?
Yeah, I think it was.
Missed his first free throw there. But the Falcons do hold on to a 3-point lead, 37-40. Slick's second one is good. Burnett bringing up out of the backcourt for the Jackets. Gets a screen from Velasquez, kinda. Turns the corner, off the window, gets the friendly bounce as Darian Burnett.
Yeah, there was a nice little turn down there by Burnett to slip that screen and go in for a reverse layup.
Falcons working the weave. Kosei, unguarded, kicks it to Slick. Penetrates against Velasquez, off the window, leaves it short, no good. Burnett with the rebound. 3-on-3 Jackets. Burnett pulls up from a deep three, no good. And Upton with the smart rebound gets it ahead to Slick. Slick off the window and good. Credit the pass by Upton.
It's a tough miss, you know, especially from that distance.
Well, we talked about poor possessions. That was one for the Jackets.
Yep.
As Burgess gets to the basket very easily. He lays it up and in. Looks like he could pretty much do that at will.
I know, as easy as it is to get to the basket, Michael, I got to just think of I'd just be telling these guys just to drive the basket. Just drive to the hoop.
Daly to Kosei. Jackets switching on defense. Slick tries to turn the corner, cut off there.
Nice.
And now off the foot. Burnett up ahead to Burgess. Burgess off the window, not challenged by Daly.
That was all Burgess on that tip and getting the ball back. He deserves those 2 points right there.
And he quickly has 6 in the quarter.
Tie game.
All of a sudden, we are tied 43-43. Opening paragraph, third quarter. Kosei trying to get to the bucket. Kicks it out to Slick on the angle right.
This might be one of those possessions that Coach Suber talked about where just interesting to see if they can just come out and play some gritty defense.
Tyreek Kosei left open, back iron no good, but there's a long rebound. Upton, but it's stolen by Burnett. Burnett up ahead to Burgess.
Nice
Burgess
pass.
in front of the
What
glass.
a pass.
Good. Tough angle for Burgess, but gets the soft roll. And the Jackets, just like that, back on top, Ron.
Like a back shoulder throw up underneath the bucket.
Falcons working the weave again, and Tyreek Kosei now has it up top, working against Burgess. Spin move.
Oh,
Enfield was there.
Oh.
And count it.
That was, I think I could have taken that charge. Man, he did a spin move right with 2 feet out of the basket.
Enfield, wrong place,
Boom.
wrong time. Third foul on Enfield, third team foul. And not only that, Tyreek Kosei made the basket. Will have his second opportunity for an and one.
It's not the kind of foul you want to see up underneath the bucket like we talked about earlier. If you're going to foul, make sure they don't hit it.
But Kosei misses. Enfield with the rebound. Burnett, he's going to go all the way to the basket. Scoop shot, no good. Parrish with great pressure. And now with the,
Yeah, you know, you can't, that's on
Enfield, that's
Enfield.
number 4.
You can't just go in there swinging away like a volleyball there.
So he's going to have his 4th foul. But Darian Burnett having a tough time here tonight. Parrish with great defense and the rebound.
Yeah, I think he just got a little fancier than he needed to be on that one. He could have just, you know, probably laid it in.
So Halls will come in for Enfield. And Enfield hasn't done a lot of scoring tonight, but has done a pretty good job defensively and rebounding-wise.
Yeah, he's one of their strongest competitors.
And now we get a foul, and that's going to be on Ryan Halls, and no business guarding San Juan Slick that far for the basket. So now he's going to pick up his 3rd foul, and the 5th for the Jackets. And the Jacket fouls are starting to mount. They have 2 players with 3 and 1 with 4.
You know, fouls could come down into play here for the Yellowjackets.
So Achesay working against Tate, hand it off to Parrish. Continue to weave to the Falcons. Slick working against Burnett, gets through. And now we get a foul, and
not going to be called a charge.
This one's going to go against Ryan Halls. And that's going to be number 4 on Ryan Halls. So he will have to come out. And Slick will go back to the line. And we talked about in the first half, Ron, San Juan Slick, the senior, showing great leadership, being very smart and intentional here so far tonight.
Yeah, he is, and he's slippery when, you know, it comes down up underneath the bucket. He's not going to just barrel over people. He's got those subtle moves inside that can sneak away from anybody, maybe have position to take a player control.
So Seth Chavez will have to come in for Halls as Slick knocks down his 2nd. He's now 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Tate trying to get to the basket. No, has to kick it to Velasquez in the corner, and the Jackets throw it away. Slick with the steal. Parrish will bring it up out of the backcourt to Achesay. Achesay, spin move. There was an elbow in the chest. No call.
No call. I probably would have had him for player control, even though.
That's the thing that's not called very often anymore, that elbow or the shoulder.
Yeah.
You don't have to be stationary to draw a charge.
Right.
But nobody calls it anymore. Lupe will come into the contest for Raekwon Achesay as the Jackets trail here by 2 against the Falcons, 47-45. Coach Gokles trying to rest his backcourt guys with a small lead. Parrish, he gets inside. No call on that one. Burnett, and Tate comes away with the rebound as he and Burgess went up for it. Guarded by Parrish. Get it to Burnett. Working against Slick. He spins, moves, and
jump ball.
Wow. Slick looked like good defense on Slick, but instead they're going to whistle him for the foul. His second team foul on the Falcons. The Jackets will have it underneath the basket. Jackets having a hard time getting it in Velasquez, and he throws it out of bounds.
You know, it's interesting. That's a 2nd turnover here at the last minute for Velasquez. And got to remember, 2 of these guys don't have much varsity experience. They're on the floor right now for the Yellowjackets.
Velasquez and
Chavez.
Yeah, Velasquez in there for his defense, but not getting it done offensively. Coach Suber looks like he's going to gamble with Enfield. Velasquez doing a good job staying in front of Slick. Here's Achesay with the drive. Nothing doing there. And Burnett, no, that's Tate with the rebound. And Tate loses the handle. Out of bounds. Falcons ball. A little too much dribbling.
It's one of the things you teach, you know, your role players. If you're in there for defense, don't try to do too much on the offensive side. You don't want to be a liability. You at least want to be neutral.
I think he wasn't. I think he was trying not to do much and trying to get rid of the ball.
Yeah.
And Achesay goes up, pushes off on the rebound, but gets it back and puts it up again. Tyreek Achesay.
Burgess calling for the push-off.
And now Tate in trouble again, but gets it up to Enfield. 45-49, Falcons back up for Enfield. Oh, wow. Somehow Burnett came away with that. Thought he lost it inside. Burnett off the window, no good. Gets his own rebound, off the window, good.
A lot of dribbling. Coach Suber's going to take a timeout.
Yep. And we will take it with him. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk and on iTalk1067.com. We'll be right back.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Corey's got 4, Ryan Hall's got 4. Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School and the Show Low Ford's presentation of the game of the week here on iTalk 106.7. 1:29 to go here in the third quarter. Falcons 49, Jackets 47. And it'll be Falcons ball full court. So we'll see if fatigue starts to become a factor, as a lot of guys been on the floor a long time. Burgess has not left the floor for the Yellowjackets all night. San Juan Slick will bring it up out of the backcourt, guarded by Tate. Working the left-hand dribble, hand it off to Parrish. Parrish gets inside, off the window with a tough angle and gets it to go. Kellen Parrish for 2. And now a lot of pressure. Parrish knocks it away, but the Jackets will retain possession. Burnett gonna bring it up. Falcons going a little full court man-to-man pressure. Burnett working against Slick. Hand it off to Burgess. Burgess trying to get inside, and we're gonna get a whistle and a foul.
Wow, that's a tough call from the official on that side of the floor.
San Juan Slick gonna pick up his third team foul. That is a tough call on Slick. I thought perhaps Tyreek Achesay might have fouled him. They got Slick on the reach in. Jackets bring it in. Tate has it in the corner.
Nice
Get it to
cut.
Chavez on the cut. And gets the roll. Gets it to go. Chavez with his first bucket of the night.
It's a beautiful cut there by Chavez.
49-51. Slick gonna try to answer. Gets it to Loopy, and Loopy airballs it, and Parrish knocks it out of bounds. So Achesay will come in. Slick will get a rest for the final 42.6.
Seeing some press now. I was wondering when that might come for either team.
Full court man-to-man as the Falcons can't break it. And now Burgess loses the handle. Steal, Upton. Get it ahead to Achesay. Achesay, he loses the handle, and Tate has it. Here come the Jackets. Get it ahead to Burgess. Nobody back, and he lays it up. Cannot get it to go, and the Falcons get it. Parrish coming back the other way as the pace has quickened. He goes up. Soft off the window, no good, but Burgess has the rebound for the Jackets.
This is where they got to get the last shot. You know, if you put one off too quick, except for that one right there.
Got to take that one. Velasquez off the feed from Tate, and we are all tied up. 5 seconds. Upton, he's going to pull from 3.
No fouls.
And, he somehow gets it to go. Harley Upton, his first bucket of the third quarter is a 3, trying to draw the foul on P.J. Velasquez.
Wow.
So that'll make our score Falcons 54, Jackets 51. That's going to do it for the third quarter. When we come back, the fourth and final right here on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Woo! Hope you caught your breath there. As we are back for the fourth quarter here from Blue Ridge High School, 51-54 our score. Nobody's leaving their seat anytime soon here. As Enfield and Halls into the ball game with 4 fouls. Burnett with 3 for the Jackets. Falcons have the ball to tip off the fourth quarter. That's brought to you by Northland Pioneer College. And then we get an easy offensive foul called. This one's going to go against Tyreek Achesay for his second, as Burgess able to set up camp and take that charge.
Here comes that full court press.
man-to-man, full-court pressure. And they get it into Tate easily. Jackets have a 3-on-2, get it to Burgess, and he lays it up off the window, good.
People don't stay in presses very long if you get layups.
Raekwon Kosei. Get it to Upton. Upton penetrates to Tyreek Kosei. Back up to Raekwon. He'll reset. Hand it off to Tyreek. He turns the corner from 10 feet away. Good.
Haven't seen many of those mid-range shots like that tonight.
I don't think anybody's even taken them. As Enfield gets it to Burgess, bring it up out of the back court. Burgess with an easy path to the basket. Good screen by Ryan Halls, and Burgess lays up another 2.
Alchesay almost has gone to a full denial on the defense, which is going to leave, buckets like that open.
Upton trying to get inside. Tough shot. Burgess with the rebound. Enfield with good defense for the Jackets. Get it up to Halls. He's going to go all the way. Ooh, does a good job of avoiding contact, and Ryan Halls.
That was an important possession there for the Yellowjackets to go up by 1.
They do. 57-56, 6:45 to go here in the 4th. Tate handed off, tipped away by Burnett, but Parrish corrals it for the Falcons. Parrish gets it inside. Upton off the window, gets the roll. Burgess did a good job of stepping over.
He's hit some tough shots.
Upton finds a way to get the ball to go through the hoop. Burgess working the dribble to Enfield, excuse me. Enfield, he turns the corner, goes up off the kind of a hook shot, and Upton with the rebound.
That may be one of those shots that you want to pump fake, gather yourself, and lay it in.
Ooh, Tate knocks it out of bounds. It'll remain Falcons ball as Daly will return for Parrish. And Slick's going to come back in for the Falcons as well. And he will replace Stevie Gregg, who would come into the ball game. So we'll see if the Jackets go to their bench as the Falcons inbound it to Slick. Guarded by Ryan Halls. 6 minutes to go, roughly. Hall still being very aggressive with the 4 fouls. Kosei. Ooh, backdoor cut by Slick. He gets the glass and good. Sam wants Slick for another 2. To extend the lead, 60-57. Burnett looking for a screen. Gets one, goes up off the window, long, but Burgess there with the rebound. Now Burnett with the rebound, offensive rebound, and he scores to put back.
Some tenacity, and Burgess maybe could have been called for over the back, but he
on his own man. Slick trying to get to the basket. Hall's doing a good job defensively. No 5 count as Kosei has it now up top. That's Tyreek Kosei, guarded by Burgess. Dead ball. Go back door does Upton. Upton, another crazy shot, no good. And Burnett with the rebound. Get it up to Burgess. Burgess using his height to go up off the, front of the iron, good. Mason Burgess has had layup after layup for the Jackets, but here comes right back. Ooh, looked like Slick got away with a travel as he gets up inside. No good. And Burnett gets it to Burgess on the rebound. Credit Burnett with great hustle. There's Tate. Get it to Halls. To Burnett, and good ball movement for the Jackets. Ryan Halls to Burnett, and Burnett gets an easy bucket.
It's the kind of press breaker that you're looking for right there with some nice passes. Going to have a timeout called by
the Falcons. The Jackets, Ron, the Jackets erase a 6-point lead to go up by 3, 63-60 with 4:41. Falcons want a timeout. We will take it with them. This is Showbo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com. Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. 4:41 to go here, 4th quarter. The Jackets on top, 63-60. What has been a very entertaining contest. Maybe not always the best played, but certainly fun to watch. And don't forget to stay tuned for our post-game wrap-up show where we'll announce the Deemers Glass Man of the game, the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the game, and the Beeler Orthodontics Straight Line Play of the game, which probably has not happened yet. As the Falcons will inbound, get it to Slick. Hall's being very aggressive defensively with the 4 fouls. Slick gonna force the issue. Hand it off to Achesay. Now to Daly. Daly, kick it to Achesay. Falcons being smart. Oh, and there's Slick with a great left-handed layup over Halls to cut the lead to 1. Burnett, he's able to turn the corner. He gets inside and cannot get the roll. And there's Halls with the rebound. Loses the handle, kick it out. Oh, it's going to be a backcourt violation. Halls battled for the rebound, but could not find anybody to give it to and had to go over the top of Tate. Falcons ball.
If you know there's a backcourt violation, I'm kind of wondering if you want to grab that up here so you don't get them out of bounds underneath the bucket.
Falcons having a hard time getting it in, though. And timeout called by Achesay. I don't know if they have another 30 or not, but we will keep it right here. It's a full timeout, but we'll keep it right here as we take a look inside the huddles at these two teams in crunch time with just 4 minutes to go, roughly 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter in a 1-point game. As you get a good look if you're watching on iTalk1067.com of Coach Suter talking to the troops and Coach Goklish. Both teams out on the floor, kind of away from the crowd. So hopefully the players can hear a little bit, as the fans have definitely gotten into this one.
If you're just listening to this broadcast on the radio, it might be a good time to jump onto YouTube, catch the video. We've got a lot of great live shots here of this sold-out gymnasium here. 1-point game with 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, I don't think I have ever seen quite this. Well, I think one time in my time here at Blue Ridge, I saw one time where the gym was more full. It was a Show Low Blue Ridge playoff game way back in the day. Oh, as Slick makes a nice move. Oh, but the finger roll is too hard, and Burgess with the rebound. Get it to Tate. Jackets able to get away with one. As now Tate launches a long three, no good. Benfield up, Burgess with the rebound, and it's taken away, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. And they're going to catch Daly with a foul. Tough call, as it looked like Daly was pretty clean, but it's going to be the 15th foul on the Falcons. Boy, Enfield, though, a risky job going up for that rebound. Could have been called for over the back, but allowed Burgess to corral it. Tate to trigger the inbounds for the Jackets. Looking for Burnett, and does get it into the corner to Burnett. Stuck there. And now Burnett has it knocked away, but he gets to the basket. Kick it in the corner to Halls. Halls, he penetrates. Oh, and a smart kick to Burnett. No, they're going to call 3 seconds.
What'd they call?
3 seconds.
3 seconds.
We said that's something we don't see very often. And they call 3 seconds on Mason Burgess. Take away the three-pointer by Darian Burnett.
3 seconds.
Coach Goklish rather upset as the clock continued to run. So they're going to have to change the score. It's 63-62.
Wow. Well, I don't know that I completely saw what happened, but some inside-outside play. You got to believe you drive it down inside there. The official's just watching that player.
Yeah. But it wasn't Halls who they called it on with the ball.
That was off the ball.
Yeah, off the ball.
Well, I have a word for that, but you know, I don't know. I don't like the call myself, but
that's tough when the ball's in the air.
Yeah.
Usually when the ball's in the air, there's no 3 seconds anymore.
Right.
Falcons will have it. Blue Ridge showing some token full court pressure. Raekwon Achesay brings it up out of the backcourt. Guarded by Tate. Gets inside. Tate, tough basket. Excuse me, that's Achesay with a very tough basket for just his second bucket of the night. Tate brings it up out of the backcourt. Halls set the screen. Tate back to Halls. Back in the corner to Burgess. Burgess going to try to get all the way to the back bucket. Instead, kicks it out to Tate. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Upton. Just his second, but it's a 16th foul. So both teams will be shooting free throws here for the last 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Falcons on top 64-63 as Slick will get a rest here. And Greg will come in at risky move by Coach Goklish, taking out his senior point guard. It's Enfield in the corner for three. No. Burgess fighting for the rebound, but Achesay comes away with it. Gets it up ahead, but it's tipped away by Halls. Halls up ahead to Enfield. Enfield off the window, good. Jackets get the lead back by 1. Upton to Daly as the Falcons come right back. Now Achesay will slow it up. Working against Tate to Daly. Daly turns the corner. He goes up. Burnett challenged, but Daly gets it to go. Burnett coming right back at him. Spin move. Get it up inside. No good. There's Burgess with the rebound. He gets it off the glass. Good.
Burgess just cleaning up the boards tonight for the Yellowjackets.
And back and forth we go. Just over 2 minutes to go. 67-66. Achesay handed off to Daly. Back to Achesay. Excuse me, that's Tyreek Achesay. Achesay drives inside and short. Halls with the rebound. Almost got away with it. No, they called the travel. He was pushed. No call. And they're going to call traveling on Halls. So it'll be Falcons ball underneath.
I guess what I don't love about the call is it was late, you know, but
he traveled, but I think he was assisted. So Raekwon to trigger into Upton. Angle left. Working against Enfield.
No help right now.
Oh, tough shot. And Burgess and Upton fighting for it, and Burgess comes away with it. Great defense by Burgess and Enfield. Here comes Enfield on the run. Trying to get to the bucket. It does so. Tough shot. No foul. And Daly with the rebound.
The urgency's interesting in that, you know, right there with a minute, you know, basically a minute 30 to go, up by 1.
You know, usually you try to make sure you get a good shot. Achesay gets inside. Over Burgess and good. Tyreek Achesay with a tough shot. And Coach Goklish wants a timeout. We will take it with him with 1:16 to go. The Falcons on top 68-67. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter here from Blue Ridge High School. The Falcons and the Jackets living up to the hype. It's a one-point game, 68-67. I was a little off on my over-under though, Ron.
Yeah, you know, actually,
150 should have been the number. Jackets will have it. Get it into Burnett. Burnett beats Slick. Burnett going to try to go all the way. Spin move, no. But Burgess there with the rebound. He's going to be fouled. Good play by Burgess once again to force the action. And Upton's going to pick up his third. 17th foul, but more importantly, he'll send Burgess to the line for 2. Burnett just not able to finish on those spin moves.
No. It's 2 drives by Blue Ridge to the bucket, like urgent.
Yeah, you're only down 1. Now you're tied as Burgess knocks down the first.
What'll be interesting to me is to see what team, when they're up by 1 here with a minute to go, basically, can produce a set play or produce something that, you know, extends a possession.
So, timeout by the Jackets. We will keep it here as Burgess hits the second to give the Jackets back a 1-point lead, 69-68. 1 away to go. Well, you're trying to will these teams to do something here, Ron, and that's to take a little time and make sure you get a good possession.
It seems like the team that does that is going to, you know, possibly come away with a victory. But this, no doubt, Suber's talking right now to his team about this could be one of his keys to the game. You know, just the defensive intensity, but mostly the ability to just get a stop. And so there's no doubt right now he's just talking about, let's just be gritty, let's get a stop here.
How about the job Brian Halls and Corey Enfield have done playing the entire fourth quarter with 4 fouls?
Yeah, it's been, I think Ryan Halls all night has really stepped up, off the bench. And Burgess on the rebounds, Burgess getting the rebounds that Blue Ridge wants. Really, there's nobody else out here on the floor that's competing with him for rebounds.
Usually that's Upton. But Burgess has had the better of it here tonight. Upton kind of held in check here in the second half. Has just the three-pointer that ended the third quarter, which is a big bucket right now. Falcons have it. Slick bringing it up against Halls. Slick's going to hand it off to Tyreek Kosei. Burgess giving him some room. Give it to Daly. Turns the corner on Burnett. Goes up. Block. Oh, they're going to call the whistle and a foul. And that's going to go on Blue Ridge's number 15, Darian Burnett. His fourth, 17th foul. Looked pretty clean here, but we didn't have the advantage of being 10 feet away from it. So Jaron Daly will step to the line for two. Hasn't shot a free throw yet here tonight. 54 seconds to go. Daly's first one is up and no good. Off the back iron. So Blue Ridge has the opportunity to hold on to the lead here. Daly has a second free throw coming up though.
Whether he makes it or misses it, the reaction to Blue Ridge in this moment is going to be super important. 54 seconds to go.
Do you hold for the last shot?
Well, they're not going to hold for the last shot. But
I don't know if that's possible for Blue Ridge. But Daly's second one is up, and Burgess has the rebounded miss.
But
for the Jackets. You got a timeout if the Jackets need it.
Up one, we don't need it. Blue Ridge doesn't need any more points.
Well, Tate looks like he's holding it out there. Get it to Burgess, guarded by Tyreek Kosei. Burgess turns the corner, nobody there. Get it to Enfield. Enfield pulls it out. We'll look and see if Coach Stuber decides to burn a timeout at some point. Halls has the ball. Get it to Burgess. Burgess has a straight line to the basket, and now he's going to be grabbed. We'll see if they call it on intentional. No. They're going to get Slick for his fourth.
Smart play by the Blue Ridge offense. There to take some time off the clock, and then, you get your best free throw shooter to the line.
It is a 1-and-1 as the Jackets play offense for defense. Velasquez comes in for Tate. As Daly will come out, Parrish back in for the Falcons. 25 seconds, and there's a big free throw for Mason Burgess. He will earn the second of the 1-and-1. 70-68, Jackets on top by 2. Dare I say, no lead is safe.
No.
In this game.
We still might have 10 points in this game here.
Burgess' second is good. And Coach Suber's going to take a timeout, and we will too. We will gear up for this final 25 seconds. Right here, this is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School for the final 25 seconds of tonight's Game of the Week on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
This kicks off our basketball season.
Absolutely.
I mean, this sets the bar pretty high.
The kickoff classic. Falcons will have it full court, trailing by 3. Don't forget to stay tuned for the post-game wrap-up show. We will talk about the player of the game, the straight line play of the game, and the Beamer's glass man of the game as Slick working against Halls, gets it to Kosei. Now to Upton, who turns the corner, Euro step, and it's knocked out of bounds, and it's off Upton's leg. Jackets ball. 15 seconds, and the Jackets have it. Crowd control, an issue here tonight, as Burgess will trigger the inbounds for the Jackets. Has it. Get it to Burnett, who gets clear. He comes up, Upton trying to cut him off, and he pushes him and fouls him with 11 seconds to go. Darian Burnett will step to the line. It's the 9th team foul, so it will be 1-and-1. Upton's 4th.
It's going to come down to free throws.
As we see the replay, as Upton comes Euro step, loses the ball, and he does. He kicks it right out of bounds.
Good call by the official.
Good call. 71-68 our score, 11 seconds. Burnett has a chance to do some damage here. Hasn't scored a lot tonight with foul trouble, but has a chance.
Go ahead.
To do something big here.
A lot of Alchesay fans have faith in Darian's free throw ability.
They're getting a head start on the exit. As Burnett toes the stripe. Free throw on the way, and it's long, no good. Upton with the rebound. 10 seconds. Slick taking some pressure from Burnett. Gets it ahead to Achesay. Achesay has to think about a three. No, they get it to Parrish for three in the corner. No good. Rebound. Velasquez secures it for the Jackets, and the Jackets come away with a big victory tonight here. 71-68, and it was defense that final 11 seconds that sealed the win for the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets.
Yeah, some great play there, just like Coach Huber talked about, wanting to come out and be able to get a stop.
We will catch our breath here from Blue Ridge High School. When we come back, it's the post-game wrap-up show. We will announce the straight line, the Beeler Orthodontic straight line play of the game, the Deemer's Glass Classman of the game, and the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game right here from Blue Ridge High School. Our final, the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 71, the Alchesay Falcons 68. We'll be back right after this on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
I got this.
Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Sholo Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Sholo Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
5 seconds to get your audio, guys.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School for the post-game wrap-up show of tonight's of the Tip-Off Classic. It'd be great if this was the same opening game for these two teams every year.
Tell you what,
the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets and the Alchesay Falcons. The Jackets get the better of the Falcons tonight by 3, 71-68. And we got a lot of awards to talk about, and we also want to talk about some interviews. We have some interviews.
Yes.
And give you a quick rundown of the numbers here from the game, from a scoring standpoint at least. As we take a look at the Alchesay Falcons, Kellen Parrish ended the game with 5 points, Jaron Daly with 4. Raekwon Kosei, not a very big scoring night, although he did a lot of other things, finished with 4 points. Harley Upton finished with 16, only 3 points in the second half.
Wow.
And it was a leaning three-pointer somehow that went. Tyreek Kosei finished with 18, and San Juan Slick leading the Falcons with 21. The senior point guard had a great game, really did all he could. to get the victory for his team, but they come up a bit short. For the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets, Robert Tate finished with 7 points. P.J. Velasquez with 4. Corey Enfield with 9. Ryan Halls chipped in 6 points off the bench. Darian Burnett did get to double figures with 10 points despite limited minutes, although did play most of the second half with 3 fouls. Seth Chavez had 2 points, but leading all scorers by a long ways, the senior for the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets, Mason Burgess, he had 33 points tonight. The numbers, to some extent, Ron, kind of tell the story of how things went as we consider our awards for tonight.
Yes, they do, and so we want to get into those now. You want to take?
Well, let's get into them now because I know we're going to have some interviews coming up here shortly.
Okay, so tonight we'll start off with the Deemers Glass. Glass man of the game, the rebounder for the game. Deemers Glass reminds you that if you need glass for your home or business, Deemers Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. That's Deemers Glass. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. And as you mentioned, a couple of players come into tonight's game with an opportunity for that. We knew Mason Burgess would grab some rebounds, and then we also knew that Harley Upton, was it Upton?
Yeah, Harley Upton, yep.
Yeah, Upton was the 6'3" senior was going to have an opportunity, but tonight Burgess, a lot of those points just rebounds back off the board. So tonight's Deemers Glass man of the game goes to Mason Burgess. So that's Deemers Glass. So need glass for your home or business. Deemers Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. That's Deemers Glass. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
All right, so congratulations to Mason Burgess, the Deemers Glass man of the game, and we hope to have an interview with Mason here shortly. But let's talk about, this was a real tough one, Ron, the Beeler Orthodontics straight-line play of the game. There was plays made by both sides on this one.
Yeah, plays on both sides, and there towards the end we had was it Kellen Parrish that had the chance for the 3 down here at the end? That would have been the play of the game, but it was just off the mark. And so we look to a play that came with the 3-minute and 12 mark by number 12. That was Tyreek Kosei, the 5'10" junior, had a drive to the bucket to go up 64-63 there in a crucial play. And so that's going to be our Beeler Orthodontics play of the game.
All right, thank you very much, Ron. As we now want to go down to our sideline reporter, Blake. He's got Coach Suber on the court. Blake, go ahead. As maybe we don't have Blake.
I can't hear him.
Hold on, we got some technical difficulties. And we will get back to...
Nothing? Check. Can you hear me now?
We got you, Blake. Go ahead.
You guys got me? All
Yep.
right. Great. We're down here with Coach Daryl Suber. Coach, it was 1 year ago, basically tomorrow night, that you guys faced off in the season opener again. You won that game 87-80. Coming in tonight, tell us real quick, what are you most proud of your boys for tonight?
I think I'm most proud of the fact that we played really together and we played with some toughness. I'm also proud of the fact that I got a voice left after that one. Man, I'm super hoarse. I've lost everything here. But we played with a lot of toughness, played with a lot of heart. We're down 4 at halftime.
He's in there now.
And we find a way to kind of rally it back. They go on the run right out of the gate, and I think we're down 9. And got people in some foul trouble. But we played with pop. We played with some aggressiveness. We played with some togetherness. And that's one of the things that I think is going to signify how well we do as a team, is how often we are going to put me aside and be all about we and us taking care of the business that we need to take, right? I mean, the way that we ran the break today, the passing that we had on the break today was probably one of the real key elements to us getting back in the game off of the rebound and off the defensive stops that we had.
Now, outside of the one that you mentioned where you were down a little bit more than normal, it was a neck-and-neck game all night long, and you guys going into the half, you were down by 4. What did you guys talk about in the locker room right then?
Well, we generally talk about the same thing every time in the locker room. I have to remind them basketball's supposed to be fun, no matter how many people are out there and who you're playing against. We got to have a good time playing, and that whatever you're doing, you have to maintain that. No games you don't generally win games in the first quarter. I told them before the game that this game was going to probably be, it's going to be tight with 2 minutes. It's going to be tight with 2 minutes to go. Let's get to 2 minutes to go and let's see what happens. And that's kind of the way we played it. And then I thought the kids, as a group, showed a lot of leadership and a lot of heart to really kind of put that thing away, make the free throws at the end, get the defensive stops at the end.
Speaking of that 2 minutes, it was 1:08 left. You call a timeout. We just had a couple of, let's just say, tough calls from the officials. You guys come in and you're up by 1 point, 69-68. What did you guys say in that huddle?
Well, what I told them was we had come down. I think, is that the one after we missed the layup? Mm-hmm. Right? We were up a point. We missed the layup. And what I said was, hey, we're going to go to stop. When we get a lead again, we're going to go to our little spread stuff. We're going to make them come get us. Right? We're not going to give them anything else. And then we really executed down the stretch, ran a little offense for defense action, put a little bigger bodies out there, and made our free throws. And again, the real one is when we took the timeout kind of towards the end, and I turned the huddle over to the kids, man. I said, and I was thinking, I said, like, this has to be their team. It can't be my team. And hey, put him out in front, and let's go. You don't really need to hear two voices. Really only need the captains to speak. Let's go. Let's get this thing done, and let's hit it. And they really responded to that challenge.
Right on. Coach, terrific game. Great win. Great all-around community success tonight, I think, just to see this amount of people come out and support.
So much fun.
Right on.
So much fun when you get to play with that kind of energy in the building. They score and it erupts, and we score and it erupts, and it's just so much fun. Like, if you could play every game like that, like, how much fun would your season be if every game that you played, you had that kind of vibe in the building? So
let's do it, right?
Hey, man, I'm in.
Well, congratulations again. Thanks, Coach. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Blake. And I don't know about Coach Suber, but we might need to have medical personnel on standby for heart attacks if every game was that way. We might have to shorten the season a bit. But thanks for Coach Suber for joining us. We hope to have Coach Goklish as well. I'm sure he'll have a lot of positives to take away from this game as well. But Ron, let's go ahead and finish up our post-game awards and talk about the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game.
Well, tonight, a lot of players came up big, but none other than, none come up bigger than Burgess tonight. Mason Burgess with 33 points tonight, and all those rebounds. We didn't track rebounds, but he definitely had to be a rebounding leader. And so Mason Burgess tonight is going to be our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game. The Player of the Game brought to you by Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. For the best selection of hiking, hunting, fishing, camping gear on the mountain, go to the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store south of Pine Top on Highway 260. So congratulations to Mason.
And speaking of Mason Burgess, we're going to go back down to Blake. He's got Mason for an interview.
Thanks, guys. Mason Burgess over here. Mason, you guys won 87-80 last year, just right about the same time. Tonight, winning by just a few. Tell us about what was going through your head during the game.
I came into the game knowing we could beat this team. It was a tough game the whole entire time. I mean, we were down at half. So at halftime, we were saying, "Oh, we got this, guys. Just work hard. Let's just do what we've been doing during practice and all last year, and let's come out and take the game from them."
Now, 33 points on the game. That's a pretty big deal. Plus, you got tons of rebounds tonight. Tell us a little bit about how you so successfully get to the glass each time.
I don't know. Our team's super good shooters, but occasionally they miss. So I don't know. Every time they shoot, I just crash the glass and try to get the rebound. I don't know. I don't know.
Now, what year are you, Mason?
I'm a senior.
Okay, so what? This is being your last season here with Blue Ridge. What do you look forward to the most about this season?
This year, I think we have one of the best teams that I've had. So I've been playing varsity since my freshman year. I think this might be one of the best teams we've had out all 4 years. So I'm just hoping make it to the Final Four and playoffs. Last year we lost in the Final 8, so I just want to make it farther this year.
Hey, talk a little bit about the camaraderie you guys have right now with this. You said this is the best team you've had. Talk a little bit about just that camaraderie that you have with these particular guys.
We've all been playing with each other. The starters have been playing with each other for at least 3 years, so we know each other's strengths and weaknesses. So we know how to play to each other's ability. So.
Well, that was certainly seen tonight. Mason, congratulations. Hey, thanks for being our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game, and great job. Have a great season. Thanks, guys. Back up to you.
All right, thank you very much, Blake, and congratulations once again to Mason Burgess with 33 points, our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game. Want to thank some of our other sponsors tonight, Ace Hardware in Pine Top, who brought you the keys to the game, Sunrise Park Resort for their halftime show, Northland Pioneer College, the Summit Regional Medical Center, Beeler Orthodontics, Little Bluebird Studios, Deemer's Glass, the Indian Pine Restaurant at Honda, Octopus Car Wash, Subway, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. Also want to thank the crew, the youth crew, White Mountain Productions, for bringing you the live video feed of tonight's contest on italk1067.com. And we do want to try to hang on for just a moment to try to get an interview with Coach Goklich, but we're going to take a quick break here in the post-game wrap-up show, and when we get back, that interview with Coach Goklich. So stay tuned for that right here on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at italk1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so we can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Show Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Show Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Show Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
All right, we're coming back, Blake. Okay. Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School for the post-game wrap-up show after our game of the week, and what a game it was, down to the wire. Neither team really with more than about a 4-point lead, 6-point lead the whole night, but the Jackets come out victorious here tonight, 71-68 over the Alchesay Falcons. And we've given out all the post-game awards, but we want to get one more interview in, and we're going to go down and talk with Blake, and he has Harley Upton from the Alchesay Falcons. Blake?
Hey, thanks, guys. We're down here with Upton from Alchesay Falcons. And again, like you guys have mentioned, and what these guys have been mentioning on the radio, is that this is anybody's game all the way up to the very end. And honestly, this isn't that big of a loss for you guys. Season opener to come out and just lose by a couple of points. Talk a little bit about just your leadership on the team. How do you continue to lead these guys as you guys move forward into a great season?
Just practice hard every day, fill it hard now with their heads. I try to push our teammates every practice. We have some young guys coming in, so I'm trying to speak with them, give them some words of encouragement, and stuff like that, and listen to Coach too, because he's a great coach, Kyle. So yeah.
Right on. Now, what's your guys' biggest takeaway from tonight's game?
Second chance points, and that's about it. And we couldn't get no rebounds and shit and stuff like that. So yeah, second chance points. And Mason kept scoring on us and stuff. That's about it.
Right on. Moving forward, Upton, what are you looking forward to in this season?
Having fun with the boys and with our teammates. Getting on a win streak. This is our first loss, so this is like a wake-up call for us. So we're gonna try to go on a win streak right here. So let's see what happens. Try to make it to the state championship game again.
Now we noticed that you were hugging some of the Blue Ridge players. You know some of these guys. Talk a little bit about your relationship with those guys.
Robert Tate, Darian Burnett, and Corey Infield. I played with them over the summer. We're like a team, AAU team. We travel around the country and stuff like that. So I have a great relationship with all of them. They're all my friends.
That's
and
cool.
Hang out a lot. So yeah.
So now, what year are you? Senior?
Yeah, senior.
Right on. Well, congratulations. Great game tonight, and honestly, just a great season to look forward to with you guys. Exciting game to see everybody come out tonight and support both teams. So have a great night. Take care. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you very much, Blake. And we were hoping to get Coach Goklish, but he has not made it out of the locker room yet. A lot of things, and obviously Upton hit on the very important one, and he nailed it. Second chance points, right?
Yeah.
Nobody boxed out Burgess, and he was able to get a lot of buckets underneath the basket. And, you know, Falcons don't have a ton of height.
Right.
So that's three little guards in the backcourt that are tough to guard, but you give it up on the rebounding side.
Absolutely, and you know when Blake was asking Burgess what his secret sauce is there for rebounds, it's just grit. I mean, he's a baller. He's going to the bucket, crashing the boards, and he's been doing that for 4 years here at Blue Ridge.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to wrap it up for nope, never mind. Coach Goklish has made an appearance, and we're going to get one final interview with him and see what kind of takeaways he has from tonight's contest. Let's go back down to Blake. Blake?
Hey, thanks, guys. I'm here down with Coach Kyle Goklish from the Alchesay Falcons. Coach, a tough loss tonight, but honestly, it was anybody's game right up to the very end. And as a season opener, not really that harsh. I mean, you guys, of course, would want to take the WA tonight. But what do you move forward with tonight?
Well, I think one thing we can take away is both teams competed with a lot of energy. So it was for the crowd, the fans, the people in attendance. I think that was a real fun, energetic game. But I think one thing we can take away from the game is we are 2-3 steps ahead of where we were at the beginning of last year in terms of our man-to-man defense and our offense. I think at this point, just judging off the first game, I think our offense is a little ahead of our defense. We need to make some adjustments and some improvements on our man-to-man. But looking overall in performance, not bad, but we could have done a lot better.
You guys played an amazing game, really hard played, heartfelt played, all the way to the bitter end. What are you most proud of your boys for tonight?
I think that the energy level, competing from the start to the finish. As a coach, that's all you ask. If your team competes throughout the game, and that's something any coach can work with if your team is willing to play with that type of energy. So I commend the boys on their effort, start to finish. So.
Gotcha. What do you guys look forward to in this season as far as what do you work on from here?
I like our schedule. We have a couple East games, a couple North, and then a couple from the South. So it gives us a variety of different looks from different teams in different areas of the state. So early on, we have 3 games in the East, and then we got a conference game coming up. So these are the kind of games that we would rather have than the games, the blowout games. So we are learning a lot more from these type of games, especially in terms of our team defense and our offense. So, and it is the first game too, so there's a few guys that did sit on the bench that didn't get to see some time, and that's just part of the game. As a coaching staff, we're getting a feel for our team as well, our rotation. So there's a couple guys that we will take a look at Thursday night against Sholo. So.
Coach, do you have any players that stick out in your mind from tonight's game that you would want to give recognition to tonight?
Yeah, I think Harley Upton, 2A North Player of the Year last year, did an awesome job for us, scoring at critical times, made some critical layups there, and I think Tyreek Kosei, for the most part, did a good job first half containing Burgess, but you got to give it to Burgess. Burgess played a heck of a second half on the boards, but I think Tiger did pretty well on the defensive end for us, made a key stops, a couple of steals, a couple of rebounds. So I think those 2 players stood out in my mind.
Well, Coach, congratulations to a great game, well played. Have a great season. We appreciate your time. Thanks, guys. Back up to you.
All right, thank you very much. And that is going to probably do it for us here on the post-game wrap-up show. We got a lot of basketball, though, for you in store for this season. A lot of great games, hopefully, and opportunities to have some more fun nights like tonight. Want to thank Isaiah back in the truck, taking care of everything on the audio and video side. Thank all of the camera operators, for our executive producer Camden Smith, for Ashley back at the radio station. I want to thank our sideline reporter, Blake, and for my color man who has disappeared tonight somehow, left me alone with, he's out hanging out with his blue glasses. Say bye real quick. Okay, there, he's in there somewhere. But want to thank Ron Everingham for joining us for tonight's contest. I'm Mike Granillo saying good night, and we will see you next time for our Game of the Week on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
This has been an iTalk 106.7 Sports Exclusive, presented by Sholo Ford. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Octopus Car Wash. This is a copyrighted broadcast. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or reuse of this program without the expressed written consent of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves is expressly prohibited. For more information about this game and others around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.